Field in St Paul, and it's a sellout as the victory tour continues for the players who lit up the summer.
Of US Soccer is brought to you by Volkswagen. Back, we'll bring you tonight's team news for both the USA and Portugal. Don't go away. For experience, having been beaten 4-0 by tonight's opposition a few nights ago, 10 of that 11 stakes team. It still includes 7 of the lineup that won the World Cup in the final.
And you can see them highlight.
Portugal are rated 30 in the world. They are improving, and the name and position in the meantime. Ryan, one of those who didn't get too much of a look in at the World Cup, and getting it across straight away for the defence to deal with. Tobin Heath playing out on the left-hand side tonight with Megan Rapinoe still out injured, looking for a free kick, and she's definitely going to get that from tonight's referee Katarina Koroleva from the US. Great atmosphere. Lewis with the header back. The line. And then Jessica McDonald with a good-looking deep cross in. The goalkeeper was at full stretch to get that away. It was a terrific cross by the only mum in the US. Carly Lloyd in goal-scoring form.
Carla Overback, Brandy, all of us have gone through Blaine.
Mendes inside. Tatiana Pinto's robbed by Julia, but the referee didn't like the robust nature of the challenge. Getting goals at the moment, Tobin Heath. I think it's something like 14 in the last 20. Here for Portugal. Gomes is out wide, and just for a moment there, Portugal were dreaming of their first ever goal against the US. The offside flag was up before Carolina Mendes could to the way, but not far. Just playing at a faster pace here, the US. Lisbon club. Heath gets a good-looking cross, but was outstanding at the World Cup. Still no breakthrough for the US. They're going to get a free kick here as Morgan Brown goes down. Rare venture into the USA's half. Sam Lewis wearing a face mask there. Into the arena out there for Crystal Dunn. Not really defended properly. All this against a cacophony of noise. That's played towards Carly Lloyd, who's in behind here and can't finish it. Big chance.
How good is this?
Right under the crossbar and off the underside of the bar. I think it was McDonald's header, and she's wondering how she didn't score.
And this is an area Portugal just cannot continue.
Defending well, though. Not really cleared properly. Fantastic save from the goalkeeper there to deny Carly Lloyd, who must score this time, and does. Continues her hot scoring streak. And the USA, it took them 21 minutes, but they've done it.
This money eat the whole thing, and there it is. Again, it comes back to her.
This really with the ruthlessness that we saw at the World Cup itself.
Round them.
No mercy, really, from the US. They got quite looking at it. It's across. Elects to punt. Tatiana Pinto wanted too much time, and then Lewis beaten away by the goalkeeper. He couldn't take advantage. 2 saves from the young Sporting Lisbon goalkeeper to save Portugal from conceding a second.
And again, they pickpocket them in mid.
McDonald. Cut it back. Camped out. And they might have had another one over McDonald, and 30. In 4 years' time. Lloyd. Heath goes down, and that was inside the box. Yet penalty. Again, it was Borges with the challenge. That's been a running battle between for another goal. And gets it. Perfect penalty. No stopping that. Emily Sonnet cuts it back again. Lloyd tried to get on the... Actually met him rather sadly. Diana Silva.
I was just thinking kind of a big deal.
There's Megan Rapinoe there.
I said, you're
playing.
I'm good.
Crystal Dunn. Lays it wide. Here's Lloyd. Could be another goal here. They're almost lining up. It's a big step up and something of a culture shock. But Tobin Heath skipped past Borges like she wasn't there. Kept the ball in play as well. And still, it's not... New coach might be after Jill Ellis leaves in early October. Waiting list for tickets of 5,000, I'm told by the events manager around. And Julie and I will discuss the hottest topics around in 37, still hungry, still wants goals, still wants to be playing for the US. Like the US have had about 80% of the possession here. I'm sure the figure officially is a bit... There's something in the water there. Two US squad players from that. Kristen Press, whose next goal will be her 50th for the US. Trying to find Diana Silva, who will get there first. Or respite. They do put 4 passes together there. World Cup squad, it's a heartbreaker. She's out there. That's a lovely ball through. And Kristen Press had a chance there to score with what would have been only about her second touch since coming on. Oh, it's a fantastic effort from, first of all, Press, and then McDonald hits the bar again. She can't believe that, Jessica McDonald. That's twice she's hit the crossbar at both ends.
The pace in which Press hits this ball, too.
The shots count so far is USA 15, Portugal 1. Dublin in front of what will be a very atmospheric crowd, I can tell you, for that one. Francis dispossessed. Tatiana Pinto measuring the ball. Free kickers play. Mewis looking to measure one in behind. And well played. Hold the ball for more than 2 or 3 passes. Oh, and that hits the luckless Jessica. Fidalgo. He really can play. Mewis.
I think the bigger question is, how much do you change for the Olympics? Wondering what that meant.
Lindsay Horan, lovely little touch, that one. Bouncing around it there, but not for McDonald. Morgan Bryant. Lindsay Horan, it hits the bar again. The US, and I think the goalkeeper got something on that. She's not the biggest, that goalkeeper, Ines Pereira, but I think she just might. Whether we see her tonight will be interesting. I think Jellidos will try to get her. They were going to have a party, whatever. And she's performed a few heroics. She must have known this was going to be a busy night, and it is. Is that part of the show?
Oh, yeah.
Every week?
Every time.
Too many calories. Chance coming up, though. Hugh lays it inside. Bodan, beautifully done, the first bit. The second. Good punch, really. Wouldn't fall for Lindsay Horan. By the time she's finished, she's closing in on 100. Now, Bodan.
I coached at Real Madrid. He turned to me in the final and said, "Who is this?"
Yes, I don't think you'll hear the chant, "Is this a live debut?" There'll be a lot of nerves. Bound to be. Through the CONCACAF region for the Olympic Games. I've got to say, well, that's going to be a yellow card. It has to be for Dolores Silva. Something almost out of martial arts. Still really. Kristen Press. Wins a corner.
Lose a bit of that bite.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Ball bouncing around dangerously. And here comes the US corner. Lindsay Horan scores. 3-0. Always had the momentum, was always going to win that ball, and planted it in the back of the net.
You get a clear run at the ball. The entire Portuguese team in a zone in the 6.